Hi, Coach Heather here. This is part 2 of a 3-part series. Could you go silent for 3 days? I just did. I was at a silent retreat and it was amazing. And in this episode, I am going to share with you the why. Why would anybody want to go to a silent retreat? And I know a lot of people think, oh, it would be the challenge of being silent for 3 days, like just to conquer that challenge. That challenge is really nothing. It's very easy to be silent as long as you're going for the right reason. And the reason people go to the silent retreat that I go to is seeking. I think if you ask us all, we would agree with that. We're going to seek a closer relationship with Jesus, 100%. And so I don't even think about talking. We hand our phones in when we get there, so you need to make provisions for the fact you will not be available unless there's an absolute crisis, and then they can call the caretaker of the facility we stay at. But otherwise, it is really time with Jesus and the Holy Spirit and working through whatever is in you, whatever you're going through, to make sure that you are living your absolute best life and that you are absolutely called for impact and stepping in to what God has given you to do. And as I was thinking of it this time, it really is, if you are a Christian like I am and you believe what I believe, sometimes we go to war, we go to battle. And we go to battle for our religion, we go to battle for the gospel, we go to battle against all the evil in the world. And if you believe what I believe, there's evil forces out there trying to take us down. And so this is a time to really get centered with who you are and what you're called to do, and to go all in on that. And as I was sitting there this last time, I thought, man, this is tough. Like, and it isn't just tough for me, it's tough for all of us there. Like we're doing battle, like religious battle within ourselves to make sure that we are doing our very best and living in alignment with what we're commissioned to do and what the Bible tells us to do. And, everybody comes with different issues. Like some people want to work on their marriage. Some people want to pray for their children. Some people want to grow their businesses. Whatever it is, like that list could go on and on and on. But we're there to do better. And I think there's some people that aren't called to that level to do better. Like, and I think that there are some of us that absolutely are called for total impact to go all in. And you either get that or you think I'm crazy, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay either way. We can be friends. But I really believe that. And I just thought I wouldn't want any other way. Like, is there an easier way? Maybe. There probably is. But the easy way isn't always the way to go. And sometimes we got to take the hard path, the path with resistance, the path that we feel blocked on, or that's got evil on it, or whatever that is. Like that harder path is a lot of times what we're called to do. And there's a reason we're called for it. It's because we're Christians and we're blessed to be able to know the gospel and commissioned to share it. And that isn't easy. Amazing and beautiful, don't get me wrong, but not easy. And it is, and with that, I'll dovetail. It's an amazing, beautiful weekend. Like, don't let me scare you. Everything about it is fantastic. But you see people crying, and you pray over them from where you're at, but you don't go up and touch them. Like, you let them just do what they're battling through. You see people laughing, sleeping, all of it. Like there's people that get up in the middle of the night and go to the sanctuary. There's people that, go out on long walks late at night. Like you see all sorts of things, and you just let people go on their journey while they're there, and pray from a distance, because you just don't know what they're going through. Like you just don't know what they're battling, because we don't talk. We just put our heads down into the Bible and the gospel and prayer and listen in a way you can't listen at any other time because the noise is just finally gone. And so it's amazing. Hopefully that, let me know, like, Heather, you're crazy, or Heather, that absolutely makes sense. But it's not about the silence. You have to take the silence. It's about the seeking and what you're there seeking and wanting out of life. And then you get it in your heart and you get re-energized and revived, and you come back to the world to be a better human and to share the gospel. So God bless you. If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know. If you're listening to this, I know you're called for impact. So DM me if I can do anything to help, or if you have questions.